Okay.
Yeah, if you need the Discord, just type exclamation mark Discord by the way.
Okay.
And it's also in the YouTube description. And the Twitch one, actually. There's over 3,000 people in there, so.
The combustion? Not yet. How much we need for combustion? 4.
Yeah, but you have that for Halo? Well, it's already sitting.
Should we heal? Just so we are safe if the Valhalla comes. And Season,
What a find!
thank you so much for the 8 months of support to checking into the fun. And thank you so much, Runago, for the 60 months. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I messed this up. Mwah, thank you. What do you guys say? Yo,
Put
this
this
is
up for this. So spark leaf incubators. That's why I'm looking for chat. We need a grow room.
Here, look here.
Over half my inventory is filled with things.
Enemies near.
Don't let your doctor die! Fools have launched an assault. Shouldn't do this.
My son.
Just remember, no good deed goes
I didn't expect to see so many of the normal people I see stream so late.
I think we are going to give May Owl. Oh. The attacker?
Yeah, dude. Benji when you need him.
I think I'll just give AP to May Owl again.
All the AI.
So she can use another combustion. Or
good health, the greatest gift of all.
I think
That was
we
first.
should give her
Second.
This needs repairs.
your trick on me.
It's not over yet. It's not ready yet.
This type of thing, whatever this is, okay, I don't know what this is, but I need more like mega structure and shit, because that, I love that.
Nice, I'm back.
That's fun. You know much.
I'm learning.
Yeah, it's already been an hour. Does the game have a story? It does have a story. It's not really shown too well in the game, besides through the factions.
The ice?
Right now anyway. But like the intro cinematic and stuff. It's gas. And it's based on a game.
I need more time.
Oh no, we're fucked. Shit!
I guess we'll do that in the next frame, because my teammate's probably not going to want to go back there.
I think we can do it. Oh wait! You're very weak.
Alright, I gotta... Oh, good, a runner.
The clowns got us!
When I dropped my rounds, I forgot where I dropped my sniper rounds, because I thought I was flying.
Jesus Christ!
Surprise.
What the? Fuck!
She's doing
Okay,
stuff after that.
we have to win now!
Goes into your house.
Somehow! I don't think we
Oh
can.
my god, they're adding my chat into marathon.
Guys, the clowns don't have the healing thing to remove the charge.
Oh. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. I need browns.
Try healing seal. Because she has one shield. So Luna could attack
All in the sky.
Oh my god, this is bad. Oh, I got naded.
I think we need Phantom Blade. Because if we can stun the boss, that buys us some time. Or we could do Grim Harvest. Now what? AoE heal?
Got it. It keeps tapping it, it keeps making
Thunder?
it.
Ice? She's weak to ice, right? We could shoot her once. And then...
Oh my god. He's switching me down.
Nice!
I'm well ahead.
Come free and be healed. Shouldn't do this. All illness gone.
I really need TP. Go, clowns!
Oh shit.
We continue? First try, let's go!
Thank you.
Is insane on a person. Insane! But I love it. B or we continue? We continue, then we B. Or I B.
Go up here.
God. Okay, I'll just pee my pants and then we continue. The rest is fluffy, you will not know.
Lucky me. exactly what I need. Fine.
It keeps forcing me back to crouching. Oh wow, you have a lot. Oh no! And the menus. It kept putting me back into the escape menu again. That just started today. I've never had that bug.
Enemy.
See, like I can't hold into my. Can I close this?
The shadow.
To my side.
Don't let your doctor die! I can help more people. May the land be cleansed. We need more time. May the land be cleansed. I can't wait to use this. Thank you.
Little shields. Okay.
Who is 100%?
Lots.
Chaos
Let's get our teammate up here.
We continue.
Fuck. He's cracked. He's cracked. Nice. There we go. God, I had to heal so often.
Phase 3?
I'm getting tracked right now, bro.
What?
Get him. I like the implant system, though. I like that.
What a find!
Builds. Like the ability to like make a build for your character. Oh, shit. But that dot was so good.
This needs repairs. May the land be cleansed.
We need to
Tai Chi Rip.
Doctors and fighters both need quality tools.
I'm not sure what happened when
and a backpack.
Nope.
It's huge, actually.
want to complete the quest first.
What is this thing?
The shadow will soon
Got a hell of a
spread.
scope on it.
Doctors and fighters both need quality tools.
Oh shit. Organizer.
Nope.
The shadow spreads.
Yeah, I do think with a little bit of touch
The enemy
up,
is
it's gonna
ahead.
be very pretty. And I mean, it runs very well too. So
Come to me and be healed. The enemy is on us.
like I'm running it almost high setting.
Your death does not happen here.
I don't see any problems.
Yeah, we had to kill 2 gods for that. So you better be a cool sword.
So let me hit control once, twice.
Ooh,
Dude, it's so sticky. I don't know,
look at my situation.
I don't know
Look at my
why.
party situation. Let's see the sword.
I'll test this. Ooh. That's so
Feels
clean.
so clean.
I think I remember seeing that in the trailer. Easy. So we need to go to overflow and
Yeah,
then
we should
upload
do
data to Mortis. Okay. If we spawn, if I get a spawn at overflow, it should be easy. Easy,
I think
easy.
the sword is better though.
Right. This is gonna get sold instantly.
Here, how
This
about
actually-
this? Let's talk with
This
everyone in the
repeater
camper.
looks kind of awesome.
Okay.
I wish I could take off the highs
And if you guys
because then I
want-
feel like it would be a overall better weapon. But I think I might bring it
There's nothing. Just
because it's not vintage and just kind of rocket. This I'm gonna sell because that looks like ass. Let's take both of those. That's fine. My vault is like full, but maybe we can get some.
If it sounds good.
I'm gonna sell this. Sell land. That should do the trick, I think. We'll just bring. We'll be get. Oh wait. Mood speed, finger. Yeah, sure.
Yes.
That's a chest. Let's okay. I don't have a leg in this one. That's okay.
Yes, exactly.
Maybe I should bring this one.
I guess. Yeah.
Yo. Oh, you two the next. Next to 4 months.
Double efficiency.
Hope you got him to the alpha. Fingers crossed. That looks so stupid. I think that's not supposed to be like. I think that's supposed to be like. Whoops. Oops, a daisy.
Boxes of plant cuttings.
Goodness.
Smart man. Live plants are probably best.
Did not play this game at all.
Red flowers are nice too.
Yeah, it's. Have you heard of it though? I'm sure with all the Tarkov stuff, I'm sure you.
Dog.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's just.
All the Tarkov creators at least.
It still hurts that he's gone.
Get the blood flow. There's water.
Neither of us were perfect. But We were perfect for each other.
Ready to serve. All right. Ready to serve.
What happened?
Yes, my lord. Okay. All right.
You have to talk about it.
Right.
Died in an accident on one of the islands near
Yes,
England.
my lord.
Game, that's
His body washed away.
Yes, my lord.
yeah, it's not going to be the same thing as Tarkov.
Yeah.
It's a different
I was
genre,
prepared for his
and I think that's
demise.
really going to set it. It's going to set it apart.
Ready to serve.
It doesn't have those one-shot kills. It doesn't have, you know,
Awaiting orders at your service.
it's a very different type of feeling.
Yes.
The lore, though, I adore them.
Ready to serve. Yes. Your orders.
I mean, I still find them
Yes.
easy, but
Yes. Awaiting orders.
I've learned to be grateful for the time we did have,
okay.
instead of angry at the time we
See how
lost.
this
Your
guy.
orders. At once, sire. Yes. All right.
We were lucky to have
Your
found each other.
command. as
Feels like
your
a cartoon
orders.
game.
Has that.
Well, I wouldn't put it that far, but you kind of,
Yeah.
oh,
Ready to yes, sire. Yes.
you kind of have to know like part of the lore to understand why things do the way they
My
do.
lord.
This is basically a colony
Just fuck
in a different system, like a different solar system. And so that's why everything looks like, you know, the way it does. That's why it like looks like it's like all like unfinished, matte and weird. It's like most of it's 3D printed and, you know, made very very quickly for like settlement.
You know what?
So
The murder that
it also has that weird sort of like cyberpunkish aesthetic.
you know, we're gonna check it. I love Lou, but you know,
God, the
they
scope.
just feel like a good
Bit too much on the scope, but can't do anything about it.
Yes.
one night too.
Oh, hello.
Town is under attack.
You gotta be wrong, right? My voice is okay. It's just that I have been screaming for 10 seconds. But my voice is actually getting more better. It's gonna be 100%.
I feel used.
Which, number it is.
My lord. Yes.
What, sniper too? Shit. Oh, I'd love to take that. Wish there was a text chat.
Awaiting orders. Yes.
Is that it? Okay, maybe he knows.
There's nothing.
Hope he knows.
It's been a long
There we go.
Yes,
Can I click this? No. So if you tap escape,
Yeah.
it brings you this menu where I have to escape again. Oh, I activated the incorrect one. What are you doing?
means I need to die.
What's the number?
Your orders as you wish.
943.
Since I was born.
Awaiting orders.
943.
Still, 4 is enough.
564.
Yes.
so what? We need a
Yes.
job now? That's fucked
Yes.
up.
67.
Your orders. Yes.
So,
At once, sire.
Goddamn serious.
Yes. Yes. As you wish.
goodness.
There he goes.
At your service. Yes. Yes.
The government too. Yeah, it's just
My lord.
Yes, that's nice.
Yes, my lord. Yes,
take it.
1 or 2? No?
Vintage punch.
Help me out.
Oh shit. Gotta get out.
That's it.
Here.
Quite lost. Prominent artists.
Anesthesia kit. Looks like a huge
Not the kind of what do you play?
Of course.
Piano, mostly. But a little guitar as well.
Thank you for the dot.
Scan the fumble to some pages.
What? Dot.
So,
2. In each of you. 2. These were fun. Really? I
shit.
There's a group of people somewhere.
enemies over there. I guess I have enough. Oh no, there
Still thinking about what you saw.
Push that UI button to go away. It is really annoying.
Yeah,
He's just in there.
distracts me more.
I know.
How do you do it? After all these years.
I say time heals
See this thing now.
Okay, I agree with the dot here.
Sorry.
McDonald's betritt das Minecraft-Universum. Nur für kurze Zeit. Der McFly.
Zack, raus aus dem Knast und direkt eine neue Business-Idee. Eine Plattform, auf der man alles verkauft, was man nicht mehr braucht. Und damit machst du richtig Kohle.
Das ist Kleinanzeigen.
Die Jubiläumsangebote.
Genau so ist es.
Traumbad. Zum Beispiel Badmöbelset kompakt für nur 199 €. Bauhaus, wenn's gut werden muss.
You know? That's
I hit him through it.
it's something
No,
very
that's a box.
embarrassing because I find that
Oh,
look around in life,
that's not kind. Holy shit.
like every single atom.
I am not
Never actually.
letting Mael die out here.
It's always
I'm taking her home.
careful here. Like they step up the
Oh, third party, I think. Oh, blue shield. Oh, damn it.
physically possible to put in my backpack, I gotta say, ESA was not terribly impressed with me running a 5 kilogram metal brick.
There's some bugs.
I always managed to get through, but on the 17-hour multi-leg flight, Apple by security, and the forego bringing a lot of other gadgets that no longer fit, wasn't ideal. That's when I saw the all-new NVIDIA RTX 4000 SFF 8th generation, an amazing graphics card with a terrible name. Performance SFF 8th generation, an amazing graphics card with a terrible name. Its performance matches or exceeds my older full-size Quadro RTX 5000 card while drawing like a quarter of the power. I was already aware of the A2000 mechanically identical to this. The improved performance and more importantly the 8x increase of VRAM meant there was finally a small form factor CPU that met my requirements. It was then I knew I had to make my ultimate mini workstation. I knew I wanted to go all in on much volume as possible. So at the core of this build is the efficient mini. You want to stay small, you're going to thermal design power, you're using paramount. So the plan was to compare that to Ryzen 79.
At the start of the game, she actually suggested
more on that list. This CPU runs a bit, not 100, 130 watts, and their total CPU for CPU and GPU.
Can't take a resting versus the party members
To avoid the need for an external power grid, I was able to find a really awesome 250 watt fanless design from HD Flex that has been working great. Now, a well-balanced
okay, so his weapon scales off of vitality and then might
would have taken them, found one of the existing 3.5 to 4 liter cases, and that would be that. But to us, a little more unconscious, so I spent every spare moment next to ordering, disassembling, measuring, padding, playing quickly with them, pack them, and ice them all over. Also, look, I didn't record any of it, so I'll save it for the watch and just show you the So I decided I wanted to go for an ultra premium size and mill the entire house with a single block. Since aluminum is such a great thermal conductor, we can use the housing itself as heat lamp out of it. I also opted to remove the power supply system from the fanless metal housing and instead use the thermal pads to make direct contact with the PC case.
My healers believe this shit.
And remove the stands out of the case instead.
At one point, it really got spent, but
I found that these small blower fans is surprising on their dish that expensive. And a nice sound profile on the also, I think it just looks neat. I figured that if one fan was enough for 75 watt units, then 2 more would do the trick for 130 watts.
Deals low single mark like these guys.
Copper CPU cooler and a vapor chamber to spread heat across the space that was designed for servers. I custom designed 3D printed trying to move air anything. Since I wasn't interested in having those insanely loud 40mm server pages. So first things first, quoting the carbon gift,
Let's see if I can figure it
$300 so I wanted to be confident.
Says that I can camp, I can upgrade
I have a few really nice resumes at the end of the year, and I was able to move those to confirm. Here, continuing cleaning, prepping, and final resin print from Antiopolis design. The lid got a bit warped, but the body print itself shows a bit more really promising. This was the third version I printed, and I decided it was time to get
upgrade. It's camp, I can upgrade.
In between this cuts, there was a 6-month gap where I had to shelve this side project and focus on my actual design to a personal life. And I'm still wondering how many hours of my life I lost leaving these awesome components collecting dust while I use my old computer to get rid of my cat on my plate. Well, you might notice that I ended up swapping out the CPU for the newer Ryzen 9900X. I vowed I needed to get this build together before any newer and fancier things made my build obsolete. So it was time to press it, and I waited for the machine components to arrive, testing, assembling, modding, all of it. Here we can see, I turned it off the fan shroud in black and silver PLA, important to use for this print came out nicely, and I got a snug fit with the heat sink fan. The next step is to break out the 14 fan shroud and reverse engineer the breakout so we can solder up the adapter, current power supply, and a bit of deduction.
Blended cinematic is straight out of Saving Private Ryan. Yeah,
they got which wires for power moves, and then by tapping the yellow wire for the power on, we observe this stops the fan switch, so this is likely a PWM wire, leaving a final white wire. Next up was trimming down this metal piece on the MSI B650i motherboard. The included rear faceplate and aluminum shroud that made the build significantly thicker, so I machined individual I/O holes itself, used the angle like My garage is a total disaster, but the cut came out well here, I suppose, good enough. I do want to note here, even a hacksaw would get the job done, but this was fast. We then reinstalled it onto the motherboard, making sure the thermal pads were back in place.
Spend some time.
Next up, installed the hard drive and CPU.
You're right, it's about no dangerous.
We also installed the RAM check graphic film, and then it's time to install the fan drive onto the CPU. I use these carbon cleaning pads for thermal grizzly, and because they can be easily reused and don't require cleaning and reapplication like thermal paste, I saved myself a ton of time since I had to install this several times and figured out the wiring and stuff. Around this time, the machine housing arrived. As you can probably tell, everything was fitting great. The anodized and pre-plastic surface finish was looking so clean, so it was finally time to start installing everything into it. First up was the 150-watt power supply. We needed to be extra careful on this piece, getting all the thermal pads installed and making sure none of the main voltage was in contact with the housing. We used the pads and shielding from the original PSU tape alongside the Teflon tape to be extra safe. We threw 5 small screws in Next, we installed a small 40x40 by 10mm frame to get a small amount of passive air for the inside the tape and screw in 4 both screws at the corner. Then, it was time to install the assembled motherboard and screw it into the center. I also secured a small thermal pad to pull the heat out of the motherboard, so this addition is likely unneeded. We got everything secured and then installed a completely short cable for the motherboard that fits nothing. Connector that unscrews remove the bolts into the medium and solder the cable to the appropriate Next up, we install the power switch. This is a small Easter egg I have today that the power switch is RGB nomenclature that is made from long format of we use jumper wires and Teflon tape alongside referencing the motherboard documentation to get this wired up. Yet again, I'm installing the shroud and heatsink to access the connector. In hindsight, I am not sure why I didn't include this fan shroud heatsink uninstalled until the end. Unfortunately, I ended up with some camera troubles here, and so we are missing the footage of the housing removal of the CPU, including installing a custom 3D printed component I made to hold the fan and direct airflow. This isn't really meant to be an instructional video anyway, rather an overview of the stuff, so I'll quickly explain what this entails. First, the stock housing and fan shroud was unscrewed from the GPU. The fan was unplugged, and instead, the 3D printed hefty bracket similar shape but which conformed to the mill housing. This was secured to the GPU with two 20mm M2 screws, and the fan was plugged back.
It's not ready yet.
Then, the GPU was plugged into a small right-angled PCIe riser. This is how we put the holding at the start of the connector. And from here, this is inserted into the motherboard, ensuring the riser makes it into the PCIe connector on the motherboard. With a bit more massaging wires and some more Teflon tape for this measure, it was finally time to close this thing up and power it on the first time. So I was nervous, confused, and frustrated. When the fan fired up the first time, I was so pumped and I couldn't wait to test it out. But alas, the hopes were quickly dashed when I realized it was I couldn't even get the BIOS. I was so worried I had somehow deleted my CPU or GPU. After a late night debugging and a very brief restless night's sleep, I found there were 3 separate things holding me back from success. Firstly, I needed to update the BIOS as the RAM was very finicky, not working at all. This finally let me install Windows, but the GPU was not recognized at all. The second and more time-consuming phase was realizing one of the pins in my GPU riser had gotten bent, so the GPU was not being seen by the computer. Even after I repaired this bent pin, the GPU was seen, but randomly crashing, and I would increase the PCI bus over 2.0. After a lot more fumbling difficulty, I realized that the soldering of the PCIe connector on the riser was extremely shoddy, so after reflowing all 80-something of its pins by hand, and adding better quality solder, I finally got it working reliably without crashing. It's extremely stable even at PCIe 4.0. Once things started working, I could already tell the machine was pretty excellent, but it was then time to get all my software set up and installed and do some benchmarking, prepare the build, and make sure everything was working nicely. For this comparison, I wanted to stack it up against both my small 14-inch AMD laptop as well as my previous small form factor 5.3-liter build. I also found some specs for a top-of-line 17-inch modern gaming laptop to compare, so it should be noted that gaming class video cards aren't great when it comes to SolidWorks workloads, especially with regard to stability, so I don't really see this as a super viable option. Additionally, the laptops with Quadro parts don't really impress me with their performance or price. It is difficult to track down any parts online for those, so I'm leaving them out of it.
So somewhere around here.
Obviously, these aren't apples-to-apples comparisons to my older laptop and desktop or using out-of-date components, and laptop also physical display and keyboard and trackpad. For my use case at an office where I always offer dedicated monitors anyways, this isn't really relevant, and the comparisons are just for fun. First up,
Come and join the bloodshed already!
Volume is my previous desktop. I found the girl to be extremely easy to slip in my backpack, and it left under room for spare devices from my camera and other stuff. It blew my mind that it's fitted in my backpack in what I will call landscape backpack ratio.
Why are they attacking me?
At only 6 pounds or 2.75 kilos. It was 60% of the weight of my previous build, full 4.5 pounds lighter or 2 kilograms. What? It only weighed about 1 kilo or 2 pounds more than my 14-inch laptop. If we compare it to the strict 17.3-inch car that's built on 4090 GPU, it is almost a full kilogram, 2 pounds lighter than the 17-inch monster and full meter volume smaller.
I did not like that dude was saying.
Control agent.
I took some thermal footage of the house, and we can see the heat from the PSU is transferring nicely to the house. And it's getting up just under the 50 Celsius range in some hot spots, so it should be just fine. The CPU temps hover around 60 to 65 during lightning with near sound spans. My chief decibel meter reads around 42 to 45 decibels like this, and I find the fan noise to be very unusual. Under more heavy loads, the fans ramp up and reach around 85 to 90 Celsius, again, depending on fan curves, and the fan definitely make themselves heard around 50 to 52 decibels. But again, very subjective. I find the noise to be very tolerable and not have any high pitch or sharpness. I think that video and flying did a great job of understanding how the miles and profile. Unfortunately, I don't have adequate equipment to capture the properly to show you. Next up, I wanted to analyze the performance of my desktop. I thought we wanted to do some head-to-head benchmarking, and I plugged in my desktop with the wall on the power meter to get through. It should be noted I'm limiting the CPU power to two desktops pretty heavily as I wanted to keep them as I use them in the real world with low TDP, maximum efficiency, and reduced fan noise. I don't find 0.05 to 10% performance to be worth the trade-off of expertise in my office. Here are the Cinebench results I got, and we can see in this synthetic benchmark that single and multiple
Does anyone want this?
between 1.5 to 2 times as fast as my previous desktop, all while using considerably less power. The multi-core CPU benchmark for the 17-inch monster only slightly faster, and this is attributable to its 4 extra cores, even though single-core speeds are 10% slower than our desktop.
Got any weapon repair kits?
On the GPU side, it was incredible to see this new 75-watt mini GPU absolutely crush the larger but older 230-watt Quadro RTX 5000 almost double. Really amazing to see being able to do this over the past few years. You can see the scores of the 13-inch laptop are pretty impressive as well, but these likely really translate into SolidWorks well, and really the GPU numbers are generally less for SolidWorks workloads. Since frame rate isn't a major concern, what really matters is simply having enough VRAM available and help stable running for perfection. It is also so impressive during the benchmark to see how much less wattage is being pulled from the wall compared to the last desktop. Generally somewhere between 50 to 75% of the wattage during the benchmark.
Never mind, sorry.
That's just the same way before.
For SolidWorks, the benchmarks available are fairly sketchy and inconsistent, so I opted to use those. I wasn't able to grab the board. They didn't follow the Lastly, I made this one. And then I again scaled low
Your soul is mine.
respectively. You can pause the video if you want to worry about these numbers, but I just want to highlight a couple of things. Personally, I was very surprised to see the performance of all the weapons. I expected that to be a higher one price per performance penalty. Though this is a very limited sample size, I'm sure it's something around $2,911, and I would pay that again.
Does anyone want this?
If you made it this far, you'll see so much for watching. I would super appreciate any likes, subscribe, comments, together. You know the drill. It's always nice to get that positive feedback.
I can't wait to use this.
Is if this is something you'd be interested in building yourself.
Smoking him so far.
I have about
Fixing up my armor.
I should note that the Quadro.
Oh, they got one. Assuming they got the advantage.
Do you want to visit this more?
$150 there.
I see what you're
and that's $2,000. As you can probably tell, it's a higher skill level tool, but I have a hunch that plenty of people out there who know where to go. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If I get enough people expressing interest in it, I put together a more thorough build interesting video and from money personal. Thank you so much for watching. It has been an absolute delight to share this thing I made with you, and I'm looking forward to building a lot
Good
more
health
stuff.
is the greatest gift of all.
Also, where's the cat? Where's the cat from the teaser trailer?
The shadow thickens.
I think that might be the way I want to go. So I'm gonna check this other part.
Fake content, fake promises. How is grappling hook this like? Why even use a mag at that point?
Reduced by 20% the damage received by the character. Kills anything, I guess. And we use your healing skill.
Grappling hook would be nice.
We've been through all this.
God, it's so hard to time these.
Grappling hook would be nice.
The premise of the game makes me sad. It doesn't make me sad in the story.
Now the fun begins. Hopefully be nice. I can't believe I didn't see them coming.
Run!
Be healed. Let them know fear. Why are they attacking me? Dead. This needs repairs. They're so close I can smell them.
Why is everything so slow? Oh, it's a roleplay. It's not like a high action.
They're so close I can smell them. I'm here.
Crap. Okay, that's it.
Piece of cake.
I think I have items that increase your luminous too. Yeah, I've got some that I can consume.
More heavy load, 2 to 40. Ramp up. That's it.
So between the combination of the pictos you get equipped and the luminous,
for CPU benchmark for the 17-inch monster on top of only slightly faster. Lastly, I made this plot. Next up, ordering on 20.
What are you wearing, AB?
So in the form of kit, it includes custom printed bits, screws, where your budget is sitting. As you can probably tell, it's a higher skill. The ramp seems very finicky, not working at all. This finally let me figure it out. Randomly crashing when I would increase the PCI Plus speeds over 2.0. After a lot more assembly and disassembly, I realized that the soldering of the PCIe connector on the riser was extremely shoddy. And so after reflowing all 80-something of its pins by hand and adding some better quality solder, I finally got it working reliably without crashing and extremely stable even at PCIe 4.0 speed. Problem solved.
6 points for her.
Once things started working, I could already tell. Next up, it's time to install the power switch. This is a small Easter egg I added to the build, as the power switch is an RGB momentary switch that was made for Stormform and
Fire.
back when I worked with the Savvy now at a business mistake and the flaw. We used jumper wires and Kapton tape alongside referencing the motherboard documentation to get this wired up, which required to yet again uninstall a fan shroud and heatsink to access the connector. In hindsight, I am not sure why I didn't just leave this fan shroud and heatsink uninstalled until the end. Unfortunately, I ended up with some camera troubles here, and so we are missing the footage of the housing removal of the GPU, including installing a custom 3D printed component I made to hold the fan and direct airflow. This isn't really meant to be an instructional video anyway, but rather an overview of this stuff, so I'll quickly explain what this entails. First, the stock housing and fan shroud was unscrewed from the GPU. The fan was unplugged, and then instead mounted a 3D printed FG bracket with a similar shape, but which conformed to the milled housing. This was then secured to the GPU with two 20mm M2 screws, and the fan was plugged back into the GPU. Then the GPU was plugged into a small right-angle PCIe riser. This assembly is what you see me holding at the start of this next section, and from here this is inserted into the motherboard, ensuring the riser makes it into the PCIe connector on the motherboard. With a bit more massaging wires and some more Kapton tape for good measure, it was finally time to close this thing up and power it on for the first time. Sail was nervous, but huge. When the fan fired up for the first time, I was so pumped and I couldn't wait to test it out. But alas, I just really clicked it for it on for the first time. And unscrewed the connector. In hindsight, yet again uninstall it with fan shroud and heatsink to access the connector. In hindsight, I'm not sure why I didn't just leave it, so we also printed hot house one first time. Say I was nervous. Multiple core scores are between 1.5 and 2 seconds. falls right in line with the 17-inch Monster laptop in performance, even with its much lower GPU score instead of MP. Next up, before you made it this far in the video, thanks so much for watching, and I would super
already make sure you join Discord.
One or two, you guys.
Good choice.
His way of thinking just now. Like, what? Am I overreacting? No. I don't know what to do. I feel lost. I do feel. I do. Wait.
One is more awkward.
change their wardrobe and stuff too. So I've got the deluxe games. We do have some around the music girl's box. Well, obviously, it's the dude with the face. She has shoes. The other girl, yeah, she walks. She doesn't fly so much. Alright, this time I have backup. So if I remember correctly, she's got like some kind of crazy rapier attacks. She changes stances. Jump. Attacks announced with a jump flare must be jump. Attacks the inferior dodge. Jump counter. After jump, you can trigger a jump counter attack. Frick, dude. Let's get furious. Okay, so Milo's stances. Milo's skills change your battle stance. Defensive stance takes less damage, means 180 for parry or dodge. Offensive stance deals more damage, but takes increased damage. Virtual stance on more damage. Switching to a new stance also requires a 90. Between stances will interrupt and maximize your skill reflex. Balance offensive switch. Male's starting skills are offensive switch, spark, and offensive switch switches male to offensive stance. Spark defensive stance. And use offensive switch. Defenseless. Defenseless is often increases by 25% the damage received by the carrier. That's not even that one. Set this guy on fire. There you go.
Together, Willem.
Mile is an offensive stance. She deals more damage, but also takes more damage. At the end of the turn, Mile will revert to stanceless unless she uses a skill that switches her to a different stance or uses her basic attack. It's a skill that switches her to defensive stance. So we per se. Spark benefit principally. Spark has additional effect that applies more burn stacks to the target, increasing the burn damage received. So nice. Casting Spark Veil will switch to defense. I thought it was Crusader. Oh no, that was the virtual stance. Okay. Okay. Spark it is. The counter works. Hey, good.
Giant African landscape.
capsule join you at the camp. So if he shows up at the camp, then we can use him to upgrade our weapons, I think.
I assumed it escaped, and so I left the lid open.
Everyone's full health. Everyone's skill points to spend.
So he scraped it out
Everything
and
here's
put
still
it
locked.
in my curry. Oh my god.
Behold, the miracle of health.
Did you go to Ghana and make an answer?
I'm sorry, I did not read this.
That was usually good. I want to play.
Maybe remember the day he did this, as the last time I went to eat the curry, and I got really paranoid, so I put it in the kitchen and then stormed off. He then brought it upstairs.
Little tiny dude, just like those kids were dressed up
I
as.
did, and I realized that it looked that they said it was bad because he kept pulling see them in, and too much came out.
Dramatic, but okay, nice.
So I think most of us eventually in covered the fact he was my
They're not straight with anyone, only warriors. Are you worthy mustache man? Hey Chris, how you get across the sea? You're so slow. You have no bids. Romance, that's good. Excellent, excellent. Okay, ask Goldra. In the middle of our ancient sanctuary, red trees everywhere. What's he got for sale, this little guy? Jester merchants travel across the world offering rare and powerful artifacts in exchange for chroma. However, the most powerful items are reserved only for the mightiest of warriors. Impress the merchant by defeating them in a duel to access their secret. Want to trade for my fabulous wares? Okay, for you, I'll purchase except chroma. Trade. Right, from Catalyst or Expeditioner. I only get one.
The time has come. Take this.
Oh my god! Bro, just a little bit. Ow. Timing is so bad. No, he punched me in the head a bit, but it's fine. Look at yourself, worthy warriors! Got some expression for you to do. Holy attack. Base attack applies. Well, that's for another.
I am repairing my armor.
Later. Okay, good. Let's get
your kindness.
Probably should crank up and do stuff against to it. And put no points into it so far.
I am never
Hers
going
also.
to rest.
She's a little squishy.
I am cooking my mouth. It's scary. It's really scary. Now I'm scared. No, I'm scared.
Alright, 3 points available for her.
The shadow
deals low single target fire damage, 1 hit. 30 puts fire.
Very nice, very polite. To say please, thank you.
Deals a low single target physical damage.
Yeah,
Virtual stance.
Next year, what's these guys? You're gonna put slugs in your coffee.
Kill these things by yourself. Cover those clicks. That's right.
Shouldn't do this.
Skills, we do offensive switch. Different legs like that. Prowess is debuff that reduces character's damage by 20%. Okay, so he's going to take less damage.
This needs repairs.
Oh, very wonderful.
What a find!
Oh, wait. Trigger. She's male. She never fails. She makes me want to wag my tail and male. Okay, I'm done. Oh my god. Really? You're busting out the Blues Clues? The Blues Clues? We just figured out Blues Clues. Figured out Blues Clues.
If only been on my team instead. I can't wait to use this. I can't wait to use this.
That's right.
As good as the day is made.
I'll have to kill him. What we got here? Low damage to all enemies. Increased damage. Thermal transfer, ice damage. Let's go with the
for
to
another
believe her though,
update.
because this sounds psychotic. It's fucking psychotic. Come to me and be healed. The doctor said, but the thing is, imagine a patient like telling you this, and you're like, well, you're not eating so good. That's kind of
also increases my armor's battle power.
not saying that the doctor, but
Setting up a
it
lumber
sounds so insane. Like,
top
reading this
concern.
entire thing, it's like that's the doctor who's probably thinking she's crazy, you know?
Years.
Yeah, like if it's not like if it's
My one mod
This needs repairs.
specifically but like
powerful
medical
Now I've established myself as a
But you got in my way.
I can see how
Sorry.
Repairing my
this
armor.
doctor would think like, okay, this is a fucking crazy story and you must be making this up because there's no way. Like there's no way that someone would do this.
Wenn du
Like,
jetzt
the
gerade
doctor
denkst,
probably thought that.
wieder einer, der mit Trading reich geworden ist und mir jetzt was verkaufen will, verstehe ich. Ich hab damals selbst an Gattenheit geglaubt, aber du fängst Code für den ersten Trader. Verwalte ein $2 Millionen Konto, Trader aktiv jeden Tag und wurde 2023 und 2024 als Trader des Jahres ausgezeichnet. In meinem kostenlosen Online-Workshop möchte ich dir meine echten Strategien zeigen, meine echten Trades und vor allem auch, wie du das Ganze für dich umsetzen kannst, ohne Hype, ohne Blabla. Wenn du also ehrliches Trading lernst, mit echten Zahlen, mit echtem Know-how, dann melde dich jetzt unbedingt kostenlos an. Ich zeige dir im Workshop, wie du mit relativ wenig Zeit und einer klaren Struktur erfolgreich tradest. Melde dich jetzt kostenlos an, ich freue mich auf dich.
Then the other doctor would find out, like through maybe like the medical records, like, oh, is this true?
Yeah. It's probably like what's it called? It's probably one of those things where like imagine like the doctor gets, because this is like a legal thing, right? Imagine you get like a notice from like the lawyers being like, you said that you said this to her. And by the way, this is the court documents, and the doctor's probably reading this like, oh, I do remember that. Oh shit. I'd be sweating.
Or maybe the lawyer would contact the doctor to like, oh, doctor, like we need you to testify about OP's, medical conditions.
Did you say this
in the trial that is
Did you say this to her? Like, we just need to make sure this is legit. And the doctor's just sitting there like,
yeah. Well, I was thinking more like, oh, the doctor would be in charge finding out, like if a lawyer approached him and be like, hey, OP, your patient is going through this and this trial, and we need you to confirm their medical conditions, right? And the doctor would be like, what the fuck was that? That was a real story. That was not made up. Like, I think I would be in shock, for sure. But yeah, like, the doctor would be on blast too. Just on if you're a doctor, you're talking to patients, and you feel like being funny, maybe don't, maybe just don't do the medical.
your souls are so fragile.
Okay, so this is a separate one. I am alive. Hello,
Good
everyone.
health
Sorry
is
for
the
those
greatest
who
gift of
didn't
all.
get the message back. My messages have been so full. I am alive, but I've been sick with COVID. Thank you to those who reached out to me. You all made me feel less alone.
My blade is not ready yet.
Well, I'm glad that it was better. It was about 4 months ago. It was actually 4 years ago. So we, hopefully, okay. Yeah, it's
not ready yet. Come to me and be healed.
Getting treatment for his mental disorders, because I guess
Your souls
hey, listen, my best friend, he's a psychopath. He does not feel human emotions, right? But he is trying to live as normal a life as possible, and he's trying to like cope with it the only way he knows, so like doing research. So when like, let's say when OP's like mom was hospitalized or like diagnosed with like stage whatever 4 cancer, actually it was all the other friends were just like, oh, I'm so sorry, you know, like just kind of not offering any help or anything to help. And this friend who is a diagnosed psychopath, he actually like didn't really say like, oh, I'm so sorry or anything, right? Like because he didn't know the social cues like that. But he came to OP with like a stack of papers and he's like, hey, listen, I did research on like the best doctors in this for this condition. I can drive you there. I can drive your mom there. Like,
That's
you know,
so
I did research. They are like, oh, in your they are in your network. They are in your insurance network. And I have a car, so I can drive you there. And like apparently, yeah, he drove them there. And he did explain to OP, listen, I might not be able to feel emotions or feel like friendship or like respond like normal people do, but this is the way I know how to do things.
Together,
Like,
we'll emerge victorious.
I'm not saying that. In a way, there's some empathy there. Like, it seems like he's getting, like, this person's getting treatment for this psychopathy, and like, there's treatment. There's hope for that.
Like, you know, there's a method, right? Like, he did say, like, yeah, I might not be feeling like empathy, sympathy, or any normal emotions, but I've learned a way for me to, yeah, I've learned to kind of go around it, or, you know, this is my method on how to live normally and how to have relationships, even though I might not be feeling anything. Like, oh, at least I know I can help in this way, or like at least I know that this is a good thing to do, you know?
Yeah.
I can tell apart, like, oh, this is a bad thing, this is a good thing, and I'm gonna go with the good thing. That was an interesting post to read. Yeah.
What's it called? It's so weird because like, what's it called? Someone in the chat was saying that just because an ASP guy doesn't feel that stuff doesn't mean that he can't take care of people. It's not really true empathy, but they do value that person, which is true. Like that is true. You can. It just depends on how you value that person at the end of the day. And it seems like, unfortunately, OP's significant other did not value her whatsoever, which is really sad because, like, there is treatment for this kind of stuff. Like, there is, like, people who do have it can still live a very, like, productive and positive life that doesn't involve hurting others. Even if they live selfishly.
Let's say there's a way for those people to live a normal life, right? Like, there are methods, there are ways.
There's treatment too to help you feel like you. Because here's the thing, you know from right and wrong. That's the big thing about this is that like you know it's wrong to do this, and that's why it's like if you're supposed to do this. Like at the end of the day, you have a choice.
Like there might not be actual pills for it or medications, but right, like there is some kind of treatment. There's some kind of like method to live a normal life and be able to live among people somewhat, right? Like not because who knows? Like we might have every single one of us might have come across a psychopath we never knew, right? Like we never know.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
And they're just living their life. Okay. Oh gosh, this story, honestly.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
I know. Here, how about we take a small break and we can read something more lighthearted?
Yeah, let's do something more. Yeah, which one do you want to go?
Let's do the super gluey one. It's the am I the asshole for super gluey?
Oh.
Yeah. So this one is like a more controversial, like it's kind of silly. Like when I saw the post, I was like, oh my god, this is like this is a hot take. Let me just put my drink first before I read this.
Yeah. So am I the asshole for super gluing a note to a car parked in a handicap spot? Let's see where that goes.
What I think is the most interesting about this is that it was voted as everyone sucks.
Oh.
Yeah, so, okay, this is what it says. Pretty self-explanatory. I live in an apartment, and right next to my specific apartment is a handicapped parking spot. I can see it comfortably directly from my patio. The other night, a woman parked in the extra space of the handicap spot, basically blocking the driver's side door of the actually handicapped person parked there. I don't know the handicapped person well, but I know that they are in a wheelchair, so they now have no way of getting into their car. So I was pretty irritated, but I tried to give the benefit of the doubt, so I waited to see if maybe she was just picking someone up or something about doing my pass, and I decided that's enough time. So I took some Gorilla Glue and I wrote a pretty mean note to saying she had a traffic on the car. Just because you support health doesn't mean you're disabled. And I glued it specifically on the driver's side of the windshield. Wow. The part too is that I was smoking on my patio when she got back to her car like an hour or two later. So I got to hear her reaction. She didn't ask me if I saw who did it. Now, I feel really fine about this, but my roommate is saying that it was immature and saying that something like that is a serious crime. So, am I the asshole? I suppose I should have clarified that I tried calling the local tow company that works with the apartment complex first, but they were either closed or just didn't answer my calls. It was late. And then, what's it called? And then edit 2, someone told me the word is access aisle, and some people seem to know confused. Was parked in a handicap spot. She's parked in the access aisle next to a handicap spot, blocking the driver's side of the door of the handicapped person. This also blocked the ramp that would allow them to access their car. This disabled person literally had no way to get in their car. So like when you have like the handicap spot, you know how like with the handicap spot, there's like those extra like lines that's around the handicap spot.
Like space. Yeah.
I think that's what that is. It's like
that's
that.
for the ramp. Yeah, probably. Like for right, like for the ramp from the car, I assume. Like, if there's a handicapped person.
And usually that spot has stripes that indicate no parking. So like they would have gotten towed or a ticket anyways.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty weird. It's not a parking spot. Like why would anyone park there?
Now,
if it's not a parking spot, it's not a parking spot. It's a parking spot.
Here's the thing though, they took Gorilla Glue. It's not like they changed it.
God.
Gorilla Glue is not cloth-free.
Yeah. Okay, the lady who parked in that spot, obviously she is an asshole. Like, don't do that. I'm sure there were some parking spots that you could have parked in. Gorilla Glue, a little too much. I think you could have just taped it or, yeah.
I guess like someone said in my chat, I was a retailer getting a windshield like vandalism. But it's like, what's it called? Someone in the comments said, everyone sucks here, but not gonna lie, what you did was kind of funny.
I mean, yeah, it is a hilarious story, but at the same time, like, yeah, but not necessarily. Like, you were still an asshole.
And then someone else said, like, everyone sucks here, but your assholery was equal to hers, in my opinion. So if it doesn't bother you, then it's not really a big deal. Maybe she'll rethink parking in a place where her vehicle not only doesn't belong, but is actively hindering others. And it's not a serious crime. Worst case scenario, she could sue for damages to her window, which would likely be way less than the ticket she received. She would have received her parking job in the court fees.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree. Like, it was still hilarious, and it was still like, okay, well, it's not like a huge. Obviously, if she went there and like scratched her car with keys or something, or like really destroyed it, yeah, that's bad. But this was just like, okay, I probably just don't know that you just glued it, so it's just inconvenience, let's say. It's wild. I do agree with the Meredith though. Everyone sucks here.
Your soul is mine.
Equally, maybe the lady tripped a little bit.
The universe! Tai Chi ripped!
I just think it's really funny that it's just like
That's a good idea.
You support Trump doesn't mean you're disabled. I think that's like, yeah, that's wild. So, I'm thinking that's like Friday or something like that. I'm like, can't be some active Gorilla Glue. That's wild.
Yeah, and the other story too. But yeah, no, I would say it's an asshole too, but it's more like, so she is gonna. I do agree with the comment. She is gonna remember that. She is gonna remember this day. Forever.
And we will too now.
We will too. What the other story? Oh, okay. Okay, we can read the one. Years of watching crime documents might have saved my life.
Ooh, okay.
Let's read that one.
But someone, real quick, before we start that, one of my mods said, appreciate the pettiness, but maybe to Danimod, there's index cards you can buy on Etsy or maybe Amazon that have your parking job is kind of because the cards that look like tickets. Oh, that's that's the right. I like that kind of pettiness. That's actually funny.
I like that. Yeah, I do like that.
The universe!
I approve. That's like the OP will be. Yeah,
Your soul is mine.
just real quick.
Let's not be our real stories that, you know, like real scary encounters, kind of like of people. Because I know that there's like No Sleep, but No Sleep is usually like fictional, you know, fictional stories. This one is like real life encounters that some of them were scary, some of them are not as scary, but usually it's like more serious.
It's basically like true stories about people that you never want to meet ever again.
Yeah, essentially. Or people or situations, like you real people, but yeah. Okay, so years of watching true crime documents might have saved my life. For 6 months last year, I lived in the north of Spain. About a week before, I was going to move back to Ireland. Hey, we're like in Ireland today a lot. My friend and I were at my house having dinner and drinking a little. I was renting an apartment in the city, and my roommate was an older lady, maybe in her 50s. I'm 20. Oh, Jesus, older lady in her 50s. That's an old. Okay. I'm having a quarter life crisis. Okay. 50 is not old.
Listen, this post was posted like 6 years ago, so now you're 26, OP. I don't know. In the VTuber realm, apparently that's pretty old now. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's true. 26. Anything above 25 is like grandma in the VTuber community.
Oh yeah. Oh, 26. I'm high now.
You're way past expiration date. Okay, so maybe her 50s, I'm 20. That night, my roommate left to go have dinner with her friends. About a minute after she left, someone buzzed our door to be led into the building. I looked at the camera and didn't recognize the woman. She looked to be in her late 20s to early 30s, so I just assumed it was one of my roommate's friends and she was coming to meet her